Okay, well, it is easy to feel overwhelmed, right? Between work, school, kids, maybe you're taking care of aging family members. Well, everything else is just kind of hard to get through in a day. So how do you look at your goals, your dreams? Well, we're going to talk about being overwhelmed right now. You can get stuck in a cycle of avoiding responsibilities because they stress us out. That's why Jasna Burza, our life coach, comes into play right now. She's going to talk to us about handling overwhelm and following through. Jasna, we have talked before about the feeling of overwhelm, and also want to kind of add to that conversation, following through with things. It's like, where do I even start? What are some practical ways to sort of get past overwhelm and follow through?
I have 4 very specific steps with a bonus step that can really turn this for the better for us. Number 1 is to do something called brain dump. List everything on your mind. Go ahead. What do I need to let go of? What do I need to do? What needs to be finished right now? When we put it on the page, we can see it. It's black on white, and it immediately becomes more manageable. Number 2, immediately categorize it. So you can separate things into so-called buckets: family, work, fitness. And then you can really, if you're very, very organized, you can even color code and really have fun with it. Because when you do the brain dump and you categorize it, you immediately have a control and a better picture of what's right in front of you.
I love that. And then what about removing distractions? How do you really do that?
That is really, really, really important. It's to add the key of getting it done. Distractions are the biggest threats to productivity and following through. So limiting the distractions by putting the phone on silent. For example, I didn't know did you know this, it's Susan Elizabeth, but my phone doesn't work. All the apps close at 8 p.m. at night, and they do not open up until 7 a.m. I can't, even if I try, because I have a setting where I can lock them. So I'm kind of like hacking myself so that I don't pick up the social media first thing in the morning.
Yeah, child locking yourself, kind of. Yeah.
Absolutely, because when we can remove the distractions, then we can prioritize of all of those things that we have categorized, and we can say, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do maybe later, or won't do, can do. And then all of a sudden, everything that we've worked on becomes really, really, really manageable.
And I love that you use this phrase, scary hour. You actually have resources for people. We'll talk about that in a second. Explain what scary hour is and the resources you offer.
Yeah, Scary Hour is a concept developed by Laura Wheeler from San Francisco. She's an artist, and it is a concept where you force yourself to block time every day, every week, and you do all of those things that you have been avoiding doing. Paying bills, scheduling medical appointments, whatever that something is, you force yourself in doing it. But one thing that's also really beautiful is that when we do it with others, we're more likely to do it. So one of the things that I've started doing is hosting a free Scary Hour. It's a 2 or 3 hour session every month where people come and say, this is what I'm going to do. I don't like it, but I'm going to focus on it. And we're all on camera. We're muted. But we're working on all of those things that we're saying we'll do one day, someday, and we just don't do. And there's an incredible motivation in just working with others and actually getting it done.
I love that. And we will put that information on our website so people can join in on the Scary Hour. Thank you.
Such a pleasure.
Okay, so if you do want in on that group Scary Hour, we've got a place where you can sign up. Go to WCCO.com/links.